I'm Zoë Weiner, Well+Good Senior Beauty Editor, and this is Zoe Tries It All. Today, I'm gonna be getting a tattoo, but with a catch. This tattoo is made to fade, which means it only lasts for 1 year. Here goes nothing. I'm here at Ephemeral about to get a made to fade tattoo. I already have 2 permanent tattoos, but this is gonna be a totally different experience because I don't have to commit to something for the rest of my life. I only have to commit for 1 year, and that feels much more doable. So I'm here with Josh, who's the co-founder of Ephemeral. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Zoe. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's a very fun experience to be in here today. So tell me a little bit about this concept and why you wanted to start a made-to-fade tattoo company.
A lot of people's first tattoo experience can be super intimidating. And it's already intimidating enough getting something forever. We had the spirit of let's make this inviting, welcoming, so people can really be themselves. And me and my co-founders all come from either first-generation families or we moved here ourselves and grew up in pretty conventional households where, among other things, tattoos weren't super welcome. And one of my co-founders actually went out and got a permanent tattoo only to, shortly after, try and get it removed. Keyword, try. It was an awful experience. And sorry for him, lucky for us, sparked the idea of, well, what if you didn't have to go through laser? In fact, what if you didn't have to worry about the permanence at all? And there was an ink that was made to fade. That inspired us to kind of dive deeper into, well, what are the other barriers around self-expression, around putting art on your body that we can remove, right? Plants, nice books, nice waiting rooms, and most of all, good humans in the space.
Amazing. And how does the technology work? Why is this ink going to disappear in the next 9 to 15 months?
Do you know why permanent tattoos are permanent? That's the first step in Ephemeral Ink 101 is understanding permanence. Tattoo ink is permanent because when it goes into your skin, the ink particles aggregate together and they form these really large blocks of ink that over time your body can't remove. And what we do is kind of similar, right? It's small particles go into the skin and aggregate together, but our ink is made of biodegradable materials, which simply means it breaks down naturally over time, and as it breaks down, your body is able to remove the smaller components. It generally fades as if you're kind of dimming the light switch in the room. So areas that are bolder will still look bolder. Areas that are finer will still be finer. It'll fade in that essence generally evenly throughout the 9 to 15 months.
So here's what's about to happen. First, I'll start with a consultation with my tattoo artist. We're gonna walk through my design, the placement, the sizing to really make sure that it's exactly what I want before it's semi-permanently tattooed on my body. Then the artist is going to make a stencil out of the design and place it where I want it so I can see it and really make 100% sure, like no mistakes here. And then the fun starts and I'll go under the needle. It will get put onto me where it will stay for the next 9 to 15 months. After that, someone else will come in and walk me through the whole aftercare process. And I think that intense healing is gonna be happening for the next 4-ish days. And then after a couple of weeks, I will be peeled, healed, looking great and ready to go. I am nervous, but mostly excited and mostly just hoping it doesn't hurt. So talk to me about getting a tattoo on my ribs. Is that gonna be super painful?
I would say it's not painful. Like, it's just like annoying.
Okay.
And then more sensitive for sure.
So as far as design goes, I, like I said, have permanent tattoos. I have 2 little ones on my wrist that are really meaningful to me. But for this one, I want to do something a little bit more fun because it's less of a commitment. So I was thinking something a little bit more like body arty. I landed on getting a moon for my dog, whose name is Luna.
Cool.
And I'm thinking like a moon decorated with some stars, just kind of up my ribs so I can show it off all summer.
Dainties.
Yeah, dainty. Cool. Dainty, thin lines, like Hailey Bieber-esque tattoos.
All right, so this is gonna be the design.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I love it. It's so cool.
And then we can add more dots in between, just more like the stars.
That's perfect. Love it. Okay,
Okay.
it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, now you can check the placement. Tell me what you think.
Wow, it's so cool. It looks so cool. Yeah, I'm very into it. It's perfect. I'm starting to get nervous now that the needles are coming out. As anyone who's knowledgeable about tattoos will tell you, but what I didn't realize is that certain spots on your body tend to hurt more than others. So I've gotten tattoos on my wrists before, it didn't hurt that much. So the ribs are definitely more sensitive, as everyone told me going into this. It was a lot to handle, and I also kind of felt like I couldn't breathe because I was afraid I was gonna mess with the design. So I was holding my breath, clenching my teeth, and just trying to get through it.
It's done.
We're done?
Yes.
Wow, we did it. I feel like I just went through an intense workout, even though I was just lying here for 20 minutes. Like, my heart's racing, I'm sweating, I'm a little shaky, my adrenaline is through the roof. I'm like fully sweating. Whoa! Oh my God, I'm like tatted. It's so cool. Wow. I cried off all my eyeliner. I cannot get over how cool that looks. Wow, my mom's gonna kill me.
All right, so as discussed, I am gonna cover it for a couple of days. It's gonna keep everything sterile and crisp and clean while you start your healing process. The patch is gonna absorb anything that comes out of the tattoo for the first couple of days.
Like what?
Like extra ink that was on your skin, any blood that's still from your fresh tattoo, right? Stuff you don't want on your sweater.
Okay.
Fair?
Okay, cool.
In 2 days, you're gonna take it off in the shower, because it's sticky like a Band-Aid, right? But a giant one. So you'll want to take it off under warm water, let the adhesive relax right under the warm water for a little bit before you peel it off, just for the sake of ouches. And then before you refresh with the new patch, you're gonna wash it with your Dr. Bronner's, let it air dry, and then you're gonna replace the patch for another 2 days. So 4 days total. So after patches are done, twice a day, morning and night, Vanicream. So this is for until it's healed.
Okay.
You're gonna do that twice a day, every day, just to keep it fresh, clean, and happy. Unlike traditional tattoos, ephemerals sometimes get a little itchy while they're healing. You may not. Not everybody experiences everything the same way with healing, but if it does get itchy, you have some anti-itch cream in there as well that you're welcome to apply if you need it. Well, we want you to have everything you need, so while your skin is in that like fresh, new tattoo mode, right? Resealing means it's closing what it thinks is an open wound. So resealing is it trying to literally close itself, right? Which is why you have that patch on. So favorite photo, this is what your face. Totally normal. It should get blue and weird and squishy under there. It's gonna be a little gross, but it's kind of like a fun science experiment. But if I hadn't shown you that photo, you would die in 2 days when you woke up and were like, what is happening, right? Then your skin goes into rebuilding, right? Where it's just trying to put itself back to where it was when you came in today. So that's when you see all of the quote unquote stuff that tattoos usually do when they heal, right? Redness, itchiness, white bumps, flakiness, blurred lines, all normal, all temporary, all just for the sake of healing. And once those resolve in the 2 to 4 weeks, you'll be freshly tatted and ready to go.
Sick. Okay.
Questions, thoughts, comments?
Yes.
Yes.
So many. Okay. So is there anything that I'm not allowed to do for the next 4 days for the healing
Yes.
process?
Especially while you have your patches on, avoid going to the gym, getting super sweaty, right? Any excuse not to. Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't.
Yeah.
Ephemeral.
Okay. Chilling.
The other thing for the entirety of healing, no submerging it in water, swimming, baths, anything like that. And obviously, as with all tattoos, avoid the sun.
As far as other body products go, no other like soaps or lotions or anything like that.
Scented stuff is not your friend while you're healing, for sure. You want to avoid anything that's super chemical heavy and anything that's really scented. Definitely avoid putting on the area of the tattoo.
So cool. Okay, that's everything.
Like magic.
Yeah, cool. So over the course of the next year, the tattoo is really just gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter until it fades away. But I triple checked, that does not mean that it's going to look terrible as it fades. It's gonna look like the same amazing design, just get slightly dimmer and dimmer before it's gone forever. Or at least gone until I decide to get it put on again. Thanks for watching me get tatted up. Leave a comment below if you have any ideas for my next ephemeral tattoo, because I think after this, I'm ready for a second. And don't forget to subscribe to Well+Good so you don't miss a single episode. I'll see you next time.